Hello again, it's me, Mrs. Jones, and my friend Fred. Say hello, Fred.
Hello.
Well, we're here again to do some more phonics. Okay, so we're going to look at our board and we'll see what we're doing today. So it's asking us to look at our phoneme mats. Okay, it says use your phoneme mat to find the phonemes when I say them. Okay, so I'm going to put the letters on the board like that so you can see them. I'm going to say the phoneme. You're going to have a listen and you can come up and you can point to them on the screen. All right? Okay, here we go. I'm going to hide behind here.
Okay.
And Fred, you just make sure those children are ready to do their pointing.
I will.
Thanks, Fred. The first phoneme I want you to find is the letter S. Can you point, Fred? Oh, he's so helpful. Right then, let me do another letter, Fred. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I hope the children are ready too. The next letter is the letter T, 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 T. Oh, wait a minute, Fred. Give the children a chance to find it.
Okay.
Right, now you can show them, Fred. That's right, the letter T. Now, the next one, the letter A, 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 A. Yep. Do you think they've done it, Fred?
Yeah.
You show them then. Thank you, Fred. The next letter is this one. P, 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 P.
It's a quiet one.
It is a quiet one, Fred. Have they pointed?
Yeah.
Come on then, you show them. Do you think they're getting them right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, the next one is the letter I. Have they done it, Fred?
Yeah.
Go on then, you do some pointing. Well done. Thanks for your help, Fred.
You're welcome.
Okay, so you found your phonemes. We've done our phoneme searches. We'll see what we're doing next. Okay, now the last time we were together, we learnt the phoneme I. Do you remember it was like the mouse wiping its whiskers because it spilt all ink on them? Come on then, Fred.
I like this one.
I know you do. Right, come on then, Fred. I, 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 I. Okay. And now we're going to look at the board and we're going to see if some of these start with that initial phoneme I. We'll have a go. Perhaps you could do thumbs up if they do, thumbs down if they don't.
Okay.
Okay. Right then, the first picture, Fred, is a
Frog.
Okay, now, does frog start with an I? What do you think, Fred?
No.
You don't think it does. I don't think it does either. Have a look at our next picture. This one here, Fred.
Igloo.
It is an igloo. Do you think that starts with an I? What do you think, Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're right. It does start with an I. Let's have a look at the next picture. What do you think that is, Fred?
Ink.
Ink. I. Ink. What do we think, Fred?
Yeah. And I can see people with their thumbs up.
Can you? Oh, well done, Fred. Then the next picture we've got is an insect.
I wanted to tell them.
Oh, sorry. Well, you tell them then.
Insect.
Does insect start with the letter I? What do you think, Fred?
Yeah.
I better move this way. Now we've got this picture here, Fred. And what's that?
A sun.
Does that start with the letter I? What do we think? No. It starts with a S, doesn't it? Right, we've got one more picture down there, Fred. So what do you think that is?
It's a fish.
And does that start with the letter I? What do we think? Fred says no. I think I can see some people doing this with their thumbs. That doesn't start with the letter I, does it? Right, well done everybody. We're going to now look at the next slide on the board. So, behind these squares, okay, we've got some words. And we're going to have a go at blending them together, okay? We're going to put some sound buttons underneath, all right? So I'll reveal the first word. Ooh, need my sound buttons. I'll put a button there. A button there. And a button there. So I'm going to use my magic finger and you've got to help it work.
Oh.
Because when I press my sound button, you've got to do the sound, okay? Are you ready to join in? Here's my magic finger. I'm pressing it. Yeah, it worked, I could hear you. So I'm going to press the next sound button. Ah. Last sound button. I'm going to blend them together now. Ah. Ah. Sat. What do we think, Fred?
Sat.
Yes, sat. Well done. Let's have a look at the next one. Oops, Mrs. Jones. I keep forgetting. Right then, got another word. But what do I need, Fred?
Sound buttons.
I do need my sound buttons. So I shall put one there, I shall put one there, and I shall put one there. Don't forget the magic. You have to make it work. Are we ready? I'm going to press it now. S, I, t, s, I, t, s, it, s, it. What do we think?
Sit.
Well done. Did you hear the children, Fred?
I did.
Wow. Right, let's swap over and do the last one. And to move this up. I've done it again.
You are silly.
I don't mean to be. I'm a little bit forgetful. I'll try again now I've pressed the right button. Right then. So here we are. Our last one. I think I might get a rubber and rub that out because it looks a little bit confusing. There we go. That's better.
Mrs. Jones,
Yes, Fred.
don't forget your sound buttons.
I'll try not to. Here we go. Oh, it's on the pen. I'll put my sound buttons on. Right then. Are we ready? Make my magic finger work. S, I, p. Let's blend. S, I, p. S, I, p. S, I, p. I thought I heard somebody say it.
I did.
What is it, Fred? What did you hear?
Sip.
Sip, that's right. When you take a sip out of your cup. A sip is just a small amount. Okay. Right then. We did really well there, didn't we? Apart from Mrs. Jones' forgetfulness, of course.
Ugh.
All right, Fred. Let's go to the next page. All right. Another phony. Now then. Somebody told me this is one of your favourites.
It is.
He loves the action to this one. Right then, it's the letter N, and the sound it makes is this. Mm. Just like the sound that an aeroplane makes. Mm.
I like this one.
I know you do. He likes to do the actions. Fred likes to pretend he is actually an aeroplane. Are you ready then, Fred?
Yeah.
Mm.
Haha.
He likes that. Right, let's have a look at the board. There's some pictures on the board and we'll see what they are, shall we, Fred? What's the first one?
Net.
Net. That's right. You can catch things with a net. And then we've got...
That's a funny thing.
Well, it is, but can you tell what it is, Fred?
I think so.
Well, tell everybody then.
Nut.
Yes, it is. It's a nut. Squirrels like nuts. Right, swap over, Mrs. Jones. What have we got here, Fred?
Oh. Nest.
Nest. And this is very useful. Mrs. Jones likes to write things down because she forgets. What is it, Fred?
Note. A notepad.
A notepad. So I can write down all the things that I mustn't forget. Okay? So all those things begin with the phoneme mm.
Mm.
Thanks, Fred. Right then. We've got to try and do this in the air. We've got to write this phoneme, the letter N.
Mm.
It's his favourite one, I am sorry. Right then, so where do we start, Fred, when we're doing our writing?
At the top.
At the top. So we start at the top, we travel down, we go back up, and I like to think we go over like a bridge, all the way back down to the line again.
So the aeroplane can fly through.
Well, if you're a clever pilot, you could. Right then. So, we're going to have a go now. So, get your magic fingers ready. All right, start at the top. We come down, travel back up, and over and down. And don't forget your flick. What about if we try with our nose?
Yeah.
Go on then, Fred. Down, up, over we go, down and flick. Well, not bad, Fred. Right, I'll find some space on my board and see if I can show you. Oh, on the pen already. So I'm going to start at the top. I'm going to come down, go back up, over, down and flick. I'll have another practice. It's good to have a practice. Start at the top, down, up, over like a bridge, down and flick. Not bad. And don't forget, you can have a practice at home and remember how I told you to hold your pencils, okay? You can always go and get a piece of paper now. If you've forgotten, you could press pause, go and get your paper and your pencil, and you can have a go, can't you? Because here it is. That means it's time for you to have a practice, okay? Right. And that means it's time for me and Fred to go. So I'm going to leave you having a practice at writing your letter N's. Yeah, he likes doing that phoneme. So we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.